Hello everyone and welcome to Fitness Reloaded. This is going to be your very first yoga fusion session. The intention today is going to be I begin. Okay, so I begin despite maybe not having done yoga before or not having really exercised much before, or despite taking a break from exercise. I begin. Okay, that's the intention. And why is it yoga fusion? It's yoga fusion because we are mostly going to do yoga, but we're also going to add a few other exercises to make this into a more complete workout. Okay, so if you have a set of dumbbells, please bring them on. Okay, you are going to need those. Other than that, regardless of whether you're a beginner or you're more advanced, you're going to find value in this workout. There will be modifications for all levels, so you're all welcome. So if you have 30 minutes to devote to yourself, come over and let's do it together. Okay, we'll start off to the top of our mat, legs and feet together. Our back is straight, okay, mountain pose. Straight back, don't slouch, okay. So keep your back straight, now soften your knees, take a deep breath in. Fingertips come together and exhale, hands to heart. Now let's do it again, take a deep breath in. I begin. Exhale, hands to heart. And one more deep breath. And now take it down, soften your knees, forward fold. Keep your knees bent. Relax your head. Congratulate yourself for doing this. And now straighten your back. Halfway lift. And now soften your knees again, forward fold. Deep breath. And take it down once again, forward fold. Now plant your palms down and take one step back and then the other step back into plank position, and now get into all fours, okay? Bring your wrists right underneath your shoulders and your knees underneath your hips, and let's get into a cat-cow. So first, arch your back, look straight while you inhale, and now exhale as you round your back. And let's do it again. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. And inhale one more time. And exhale. Now take one more deep breath. And on exhale, lift your knees off the floor. Okay, so inhale and exhale. Hold this position. You don't need to lift your knees up just a little bit to get some heat and move on with your warm-up. Awesome. Take it down. And now let's take it back to the child's pose. Swing your fingers back. Forehead to the mat. And now let's go back into all fours. Crawl your toes under and get into your first downward dog. What this means is you're gonna imagine as if somebody has a rope here around your hips and is pulling you up and back. So right at the corner of the room, imagine somebody is pulling you up and back, okay? You don't have to straighten your legs, keep them bent. What matters is you straighten your back and you're pushing down in order to bring your hips up and back. Okay, if you can straighten your legs, that's great, but you don't have to. You can keep them bent. Pedal if you want, pedal your feet. Okay. And now, put your left heel down, raise your right leg up. Make sure your toes point downwards. And bring your knee to the front and your foot right next to your right palm. Okay, now put your left knee down and inhale, fingertips on the mat, look straight ahead. And exhale. And now inhale, open to the right. And exhale, take it down. Now take your foot back, put your knees on the floor. Let's do one push-up. And now take your body down to the floor. Okay, and now press against the tops of your feet and lift your upper body up into a baby cobra. You're not doing this using the power of your arms. You're doing this using your back muscles. Okay, exhale down. And now take it back into a downward dog. Nice. We're gonna repeat this for our other side. Again, imagine somebody is pushing you to the back from your hips, up and back. Okay. Put your right heel down, lift your left leg up. Okay, bring your knee to the front and then your left foot next to your left palm. Now, inhale, fingertips on the mat. And exhale down. Now inhale again and open up to the left side. Look up. Okay, twist. Hold this position. And now exhale. Take it down. Bring your leg back into the plank. Put your knees down and now let's do 2 push-ups. 1, 2, and now take it all the way down to the mat. Press against the tops of your feet, lift up into a baby cobra. Now take it down and we'll meet again in downward dog. Now put your left foot on the floor, raise your right leg up, make sure your toes point downwards, bring your knee to the front, look straight ahead, and now place your right foot next to your right hand. Now you can still put your left knee on the floor if you want, but you don't have to. You can also keep it straight if you want to make it more difficult, but bend it a little bit, okay? And raise yourself up into a high lunge pose. Okay, find your balance. Take a deep breath here. And another deep breath. And now with a controlled movement, go back down on the floor, place both hands on the mat. Transfer your weight to your left arm while you twist. Nice. Take a few deep breaths. And now take it down. Take your foot to the back. Feel free to rest here in child's pose, or otherwise put your knees down. Let's go for 2 push-ups. First push-up, second push-up, and now down to the mat. Lift your upper body up to a baby cobra. Press against the tops of your feet. Nice. And now let's go back into the downward dog. Okay, lift your left leg up. Bring your left knee to the front, and now your left foot next to your left arm. Take your right knee on the floor if you need to. Otherwise, keep it slightly bent while you press against the floor and raise your body up. Inhale into a high lunge pose. Make sure your hips are square, you're not turning. Okay. And take a few deep breaths here. Nice. And now take it back down, both hands on the mat. Okay, take a deep breath and twist. Hold this position. And again, if you need to, put your knee on the floor, okay? And now take both palms on the mat. Take your left foot back to the back. Okay, again to a plank position. Again, put your knees on the floor. And now let's go for 3 push-ups. First push-up, second, third, and now all the way to the mat. Okay. Press against the tops of your feet into a baby cobra and exhale down. And now get into all fours and back into the downward dog. Pedal your feet, take a few deep breaths in. And when you're ready, bring your right leg up. Bring your right knee to the front. Place your right foot next to your right hand. Put your left knee on the floor if you need to, otherwise keep it up. Slightly bent. Get yourself up into the high lunge pose. If you have your knee on the floor, it's going to look like this. Okay. I begin. Despite not having done this before, I'm not going to stay stagnant by denying myself the opportunity to begin. So here I am. Okay, now take both palms down and open yourself to the right side. Look up. And if you need to, put your right knee on the floor. But if you have it up, then inhale while you bend your leg and exhale. Inhale, make a circle with your arm and exhale. And inhale one more time and exhale. Now both arms on the mat, both feet together. Put your knees on the floor. Let's do 3 push-ups. First push-up, second, and third. And now belly to the mat. Get comfortable. Press against the tops of your feet. Your elbows hug your side body and lift your upper body up into a baby cobra. And now take it down. And back into all fours and then into the downward dog. Okay, now lift your left leg up. Bring your knee to the front. Place your left foot next to your left arm. Put your knee down if you need to. And get into the high lunge pose. Or keep your knee up. Make sure your right leg is slightly bent. Because most people don't have the flexibility to have a straight leg without turning their hips. So it's important to me that your hips look straight. Okay, take a few deep breaths here. This is a good workout we are doing. Okay, now take it down, both palms on the floor. And open up to the left. And if your knee is not on the floor, let's do circles. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. And inhale one more time and exhale. Now, palms together. Press against the floor with your left leg while you bring your right foot next to your left foot. Bend your knees and get into a forward fold. Now straighten your knees and your back, halfway lift. Exhale down. And inhale. And exhale. Hands to heart. Awesome. Okay, we did a great yoga session. We haven't finished yet. Now is the time to do a little bit more upper body work, and that's why we need dumbbells. So let me bring mine. Okay, so here I am with my dumbbells. Your number is going to be different than mine. We're going to do 2 different exercises. Both are meant to target our shoulders and our back. Why am I doing this? Because most of us spend way too much time sitting every day with the wrong posture. The result is our shoulders round to the front. And I want to reverse this. So it's really important to me that as you're doing these exercises, your back is straight, your shoulders are back, okay? So I don't want you to be like this, okay, and try to lift your arms, because this is not the point of this exercise, okay? So try to get into your straightest position. At the same time, don't open your shoulder blades. That's not what we're doing. Okay, so you should be straight, but your palms should look towards your body. So not to the front, not to the back, but towards your body, okay? And engage your back muscles so that this is straight, but don't overdo it, okay? Because that's not, again, the right posture. I don't want you to do something like this, okay? So play a little bit to find what's the right posture for you, because it looks different on everybody depending on your history and obviously how you are structured. And I'll show you the 2 exercises we're going to do together, okay? So the first one, lateral lifts. Legs hip width apart, and knees slightly bent, okay? Your back is straight, and we're lifting and then down, okay? Lift and down, okay? That's the first exercise. And the second exercise, same position, legs hip width apart, or a little bit more hip width apart, slightly bent. You keep your back straight, but you're bending forward. Okay, we're going to hold the dumbbells down and lift and then down, lift and down. Okay, so now that we've practiced it without weights, let's do it with actual weights. Okay, we're gonna start with lateral lifts. Get into the right position. Make sure your back is straight and lift and down. Exhale. Okay, one more. Awesome. Now put your dumbbells down. Now, if you're doing this and you don't find it difficult at all, like you could do a lot more reps, then the dumbbells you're using are too easy for you. Okay, and then again, the point of lifting weights is to lift weights that actually are gonna nudge your muscles to become stronger. And you cannot do this using light weights, okay? So if you did 6, 7, 8 reps and you felt like you could just keep going, your dumbbells are very easy for your fitness level. You need to upgrade. At the same time, if you did 3 and you were like, oh my god, I cannot keep on doing this, then the dumbbells are too heavy. Okay, so now let's bend over, keep our back straight, and lift. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm gonna keep it at 6 for me for now. For this exercise, you can keep on going until 8 reps or maybe 10. Okay, again, it depends on the number of your dumbbells. If you can only do 3 reps, that's still gonna, of course, it nudges your muscles to grow. And it's okay if you cannot do more, okay? It's a little bit different training, but it still works. This exercise I just did, you can also do it sitting, okay? So sit down on a chair and again bend over and do this. And you can do the same thing with lateral lifts. So again, sit and start lifting your dumbbells. The benefit of doing them sitting is that it might be a little bit better for your back depending again on your history. So that's up to you to judge. We're going to do one more set of each one of those exercises and then we're going to switch back to yoga. Okay, so lift your legs, your dumbbells, sorry, up, okay. Back is straight, knees are slightly bent and lift. Inhale and exhale. I'm gonna do 6 reps this time. Okay, that's enough for me. Take a few seconds to rest. We're gonna do one more set of the other exercise. And then we're gonna switch back to yoga. And don't worry, we're gonna switch back to yoga and do our cool down. So I'm not gonna keep pressing on you here. Okay, now lift your dumbbells. Okay, legs a little bit more than hip width apart, knees slightly bend, your back is straight, and lift. 2, 3, 4, 5. Nice. Okay, so I'm gonna put my dumbbells back. And I'm gonna come back to the mat, to the top of the mat, legs and feet together. My back is straight. And I'm gonna soften my knees, take a deep breath. And exhale down into forward fold. Relax here in this position. Congratulations for beginning. Now inhale, halfway lift, straighten your back and your legs. And exhale down. And inhale, take a deep breath. And exhale, take it down. Okay, now walk your feet to the outer edges of your mat and get your body down into an ankle squat. Now, some people will not be able to get into this position. They will need to have their heels off the floor. And that's all right, okay? This has to do with your flexibility here. So you will gain more flexibility as you practice this, okay? But if you can put your heels down, that's great, okay? Get into the ankle squat. Your hands are together. Okay. Hold the stretch for a little more. And now, use your hands for support and sit. Nice. Okay, come to the center of your mat and open your legs as much as you can. So if you can only be here, that's all right. There's no pressure. The point here is to do some flexibility exercises. So open your legs enough so that you feel a stretch here. Keep your back straight and just hold this position. Spend a little bit more time and feel free to play a little. It's nice. And if you want to, you can walk your hands forwards. Actually, I'm gonna move myself to the back here. Okay, walk your hands forwards. While keeping your back straight, so avoid rounding it, keep it straight. If your back is straight, you're gonna feel an even bigger stretch here. Just make sure you don't feel pain. It's okay to feel the stretch. It's not okay to feel pain. Hold this, nice. And now walk your hands to the back. Cross your legs together. Nice. Go back to having a straight back. Put your palms on your knees. Close your eyes. I'm really happy that you began today. Many times we are afraid to start because we think that we're not going to be good at this thing that we want to start. So we avoid it. At the same time, how could we ever be good at something that we haven't done before? Okay? But by being afraid to start, we're pretty much limiting ourselves to stagnation, to never growing, because you only grow by starting, okay, by beginning. So today you began, and this obviously has many applications in our lives. I hope you had a good time doing this workout today with me, and I'll see you again in the next workout video. Bye bye.